Why can't you hold me in my dream? Why can't I kiss you on the dance floor? I wish that it could be like that. Why can't we be like?
G'day guys, my name's Dave Tran and welcome to another GuitarZero2Hero song tutorial. And in this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to play Secret Love Song by Little Mix and Jason Derulo. So for the basics of this song, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning and a capo on the 2nd fret. There are 7 chord shapes that you'll need to know for this song. Now if you want to master your chord shapes back to front, then be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. So the 7 chord shapes are G, E minor, C, D, D/F sharp, A minor, and G/B. So let's start with the intro, and the chord progression goes something like this: G, E minor, C, G, and then D. Now those last 2 chords are played for half the amount of time as the other chords. Now in the intro, we're just going to strum each chord once. We're not going to play a strumming pattern, so the intro will sound something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's it for the intro. Now when we get to the verse, the chords are going to be exactly the same. Now for this first part of the verse, I'm going to show you a little picking pattern to play. Now this part of the song hasn't quite yet picked up, so that's why we're playing this nice picking pattern. In the second part of the verse, that's where we're going to implement a strumming pattern. So for each chord, we're going to strum it and then play a little picking pattern. So starting with the G, we'll strum that. So for the picking pattern, you're going to hit the 3rd string and then the 4th string, and then the 2nd string and the 4th string. And you're going to be alternating between those 2. In total, we're going to be playing 3/4 4 times and 2/4 3 times. Just follow the tab here if you need any clarification. So it should sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We then basically use that exact same picking pattern for every other chord. So the E minor will sound like this. The C, these next 2 chords is where it's going to change a tiny bit. When we get to this G, we're going to play strings 3/4 twice and strings 2/4 once. So it will sound like this. And when we get to the D, we're going to do the exact same thing. The rule for the picking will be that anything that you hit on the 4th string will be a down pick, and anything you hit on the 3rd and 2nd string will be an up pick. So altogether, this verse will sound like this. Now if that's too hard, then don't worry. This next part I'm going to show you will be with a strumming pattern, and you can just use that instead of the picked version if you want. So when the verse starts to pick up, we're going to implement the strumming pattern. The strumming pattern is just going to be down, 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 down. So 8 down strums. You will be accenting some down strums, however. You'll be accenting the 2 beat and the 4 beat. So it'll sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So notice on the 2 and the 4 beat, I hit the strings a bit harder. For all the other strums, I'm just concentrating on more of the bass notes. And for the accents, I'll strum everything. So each chord will have 2 strumming patterns, except for the last G and D, which will just have 1 strumming pattern each. So it'll sound like this. And that's it for the verse. Now we get to the pre-chorus, and the pre-chorus is just 4 chords. We have A minor, G/B, A minor, and then D. Now we're just going to use the same strumming pattern in the verse for the pre-chorus. Now one thing to note though is that the D will just be strummed once and held out. So the pre-chorus will sound like this. And that's it for the pre-chorus. Now we get to the chorus, and the chords are exactly the same as the intro and verse. We're just going to implement a different strumming pattern here. So the strumming pattern will go like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And in succession. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Now each chord will be played for 2 strumming patterns, except for the last G and D again, which will be just played for 1. So the chorus will sound like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And that's it for the chorus. Now we get to the bridge, and there's just 3 lines of chords that we need to learn. The first line of chords goes E minor, D/F sharp, G, and then A minor. Now the strumming pattern for this will go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So for each strumming pattern you'll have 2 chords, and the point at which you change those chords is going to be on that 3rd down strum. So, for instance, the E minor to the D/F sharp will be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And then the G to the A minor, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So that's the first line of chords, and then the next line of chords is C, and you just play that for 1 strumming pattern, and then D, and you play that for 1 strumming pattern, and then end on the D with 1 more strum. So altogether, the bridge will sound like this. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Now I'm going to play the intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and bridge. I'm going to have a vocal track on top. After you've done a bit of practice, I highly encourage that you jam along to this playthrough. It's super beneficial to jam along to these playthroughs because they force you into those transitions and make you a better guitarist. So play along and see how you go.
When you hold me in the street and you kiss me on the dance floor, I wish that it could be like that. Why can't it be like that? 'Cause I'm yours. We keep behind closed doors. Every time I see you, I die a little more. Stolen moments that we steal as the curtain falls. It'll never be enough. It's
So be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Also check out the link below for the tabs and chords for this song. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more in the future, then it would help so much if you hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave your thoughts, comments and questions below, and I'll see you next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.